Act 3, Writing Assessment. Directions. Shakespeare uses repetition to increase the tension and emotional impact of a speech or scene. Review the friar's speech below. You can also read this in the parallel text on pages 192 through 195. Romeo. As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder her, as that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion. Draws his dagger. Friar. Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish, thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast, unseemingly woman in a seeming man, or ill-beseeming beast and seeming both. Thou hast amazed me, by my holy order. I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself, and slay thy lady that in my life lives, by doing damned hate upon thyself? Why railest thou on thy birth, the heaven and earth? Since birth and heaven and earth, all three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldest lose. Fie, thou shamest thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which like a usurer abundance in all, and the use is none in that true use indeed, which should bedeck thy shape, thy love, thy wit. Thy noble shape is but a form of wax, digressing from the valor of a man. Thy dear love sworn but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. Thy wit that ornament to shape and love, mishappen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skilless soldier's flask, is set afire by thine own ignorance, and thou dismembered with thine own defense. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy to the law, and that their threatened death become thy friend, and turns it to exile. There art thou happy, a pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array, but like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou poutest upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go get thee to thy love as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence, and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, and for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 200,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before nurse, command me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto Romeo is coming. Okay, so if you're going to read this in the parallel text, go ahead and turn to page 192 in your text. And Romeo says, it's just like my name is a shot from a deadly gun that murdered her as my cursed hand, murdered her cousin. Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what horrible part of my body does my name lie? Tell me so I can destroy that hateful part. Romeo tries to stab himself, but the nurse snatches the dagger out of his hand. Friar Lawrence responds, stop your desperate hand. Are you a man? Your body says you are, but your tears are womanish, and your wild actions are like the irrational actions of an animal. You're like an undignified woman in the body of a man, an odd animal in seeming to be both man and woman. You amaze me, by my holy order. I thought you had a more even-tempered disposition. Have you killed Tybalt? Will you kill yourself? Will you also kill the lady whose life is your life by killing yourself? Why are you ranting about your birth, the heavens and earth? Birth, heaven, and earth, all three are joined in you at the same time. Now you want to desert all of that at once? For shame. You shame your body, your love, and your intelligence. You're like a moneylender who has countless riches, and yet uses none of that wealth properly to honor your body, love, and intelligence. Your handsome body is just a wax model without manly features. The love you have sworn is just a lie, and kills the love which you have vowed to cherish. Your intelligence that complement to your body and love poorly directs both of those. Your intelligence is like a gunpowder in a novice soldier's powder horn, lit by your own ignorance, and blowing you apart with your own weapon. Wake up, man. Your Juliet is alive. It was for her sake that you wanted to be dead just now. You are fortunate. Tybalt wanted to kill you, but you killed him. You are fortunate. The law that threatened your death became your friend and gave you exile. You are fortunate. A pack of blessings has fallen on your back. Happiness comes to you in your best clothes, but like a badly behaved and sullen maid. You frown at your good fortune and your love. Listen to me. People like you died miserably. Go get your love as your marriage decrees that you should. Climb to her room and comfort her. But be sure you don't stay until the night guards come on duty, for then you can't escape to Mantua, where you will live until we can find a time to announce your marriage, reconcile your friends, ask the prince's pardon, and bring you back home with 2,000,000 times more joy than when you left in sorrow. Go, nurse, give my regards to your lady, and tell her to hurry everyone in the house to bed. Their heavy grief will make them want to go to bed anyway. Tell her Romeo is coming. All right, so first you need to underline all the repeated phrases in the text on your test paper. How does this technique, the author's use of repetition, add to the scene? What is the author trying to get across to the reader? This should be the answer for the second E in your race. So now if you look at your sentence starters, you need to fill in this blank. Blank uses the technique blank to add to the scene. So the first blank should be your author. Okay, and then he uses repetition to blank. What is he trying to do? Friar Lawrence repeatedly tells Romeo he is acting like a blank in phrases such as blank and blank. So give your two pieces of evidence. What is he acting like? Friar Lawrence uses words such as blank, blank, and blank to show Romeo what is this show about Romeo. And then Friar's use of repetition shows the reader that he believes Romeo should be wet. So make sure you're writing on the test paper and you've underlined, and good luck.